All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about none other than Ethereum itself. If you want to see more of these Ethereum updates, do let me know in the comments down below. I will try my best to bring you guys more of these updates. But, a lot of exciting things happening with ETH right now. The price is looking amazing. And of course, a lot of analysts, predicting that, we're going to see Ethereum really starting that altcoin season. And speaking about an altcoin season, if you do watch my channel on a regular day-to-day basis, I've been stating that, we're already experiencing an altcoin season thanks to the dominance index. And if you've been in this space for quite some time, you know how Ethereum tends to perform. When Ethereum has hit all-time highs before in the past, you do tend to see altcoin rally occurring. And as of now, you're starting to see those effects really showing. But let's take a closer look at Ethereum, see what is happening, and of course what we could be expecting. So the price is currently sitting at $3,881.70, up 8% in USD. Also up 4.7% in Bitcoin compared with the market cap at $466.7 billion. Absolutely crazy to think about, on its way to a $500 billion market valuation. And the 24-hour trading volume is about 57.1 million. But yeah, before we get into any further though, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. Look at this. ETF flows around 7,050 Bitcoin and 36,370 Ethereum were bought on December the 3rd. And that's $132.6 million in net inflows. And if you've been following my channel, we know that, Ethereum originally, I would say kind of dating back to about a month or three to 4 months, if you look at that specific time frame, the inflows, the ETF inflows were not as high as what we're seeing right now for ETH. So there's definitely a lot of demand for Ethereum right now. Ethereum is obviously retesting some very key levels that we haven't seen for quite some time. And of course, that triggers a lot of interest. And remember, in terms of, development wise, or if you're looking at it for the expansion, the tech itself, it is outdated. There's no question about that, right? I don't care about the scalability, that there's going to be more scalability, all that good stuff. Come on, guys. We've been hearing this so many times. If you're, trading on ETH dexes, you know how high the fees are, but institutions are treating this as, a store of value, right? And that's what the main case, why there's a lot of interest yet again, and still to this day in ETH, because it has built credibility for itself. It has been in the space for quite some time, so that is a great thing. But I think there's a lot of different competitors to Ethereum that are, superior to Ethereum in, scalability, in terms of, developing, or, the developers' interest as well. If there's a lot of developers that are actually migrated, from ETH to the likes of other chains, and Solana was one of the big ones. But that does not mean ETH is not an attractive, opportunity for some of these investors. There's investors that have been accumulating ETH from day one, and they're continuing to, accumulate Ethereum. But there's a lot of things happening with Ethereum right now. And first and foremost, let's take a look at the dominance index, 55.49%, continuing to fall, which is great to see. Bitcoin, on the other hand, is having an amazing day right now, approaching $99,000. Can you believe it? As of recording this update, Bitcoin is approaching $99,000, and who knows if we're about to pop out, and hit a new all-time high, sometime this week. That would be great to see. But let's talk about Ethereum, because what Ethereum is showing right now is that, it wants to break out. It wants to start heading towards new all-time highs. And speaking about all-time highs, its all-time high was last cycle at almost $5,000 USD. But yeah, since then, let's kind of go look at what happened last cycle. So you did see ETH making its way up to the likes of $5,000, retested the 900 support back on June 2022. And then, of course, after that, the rest is history. The price started making its way back above. And of course, not only that, you saw ETF introduced. There's a lot of, things that happened that shifted, the complete narrative, right? But, this year we saw two different retests in the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level, one in March, one in June. And this is the third retest in the 23.6 fib zone. If you know, the 23.6 fib zone is all-time high territory. And this time around, in terms of interest that is coming for a lot of altcoins. And if you're looking historically speaking, and you're kind of basing it off of some of the other projects, there's a lot of projects that are actually hitting the previous cycle high. So I think, ETH, if it's able to close into the 23.6 zone, I think we could actually start making our ways back up to the likes of that $4,200 price point for the first time pretty much since December of 2021, so over 3 years ago. But yeah, this is amazing to see. Of course, if you're looking at Ethereum on the daily time frame to make you guys understand what happened. So of course, we started off on a really, really positive note back from September. That was a sweet time, $1,500 all the way up to the likes of $4,000. That was an increase of about 155%. Since then, we did see a couple retracements down to the 38.2 fib support. And then, of course, we know what happened to Bitcoin. The entire market had a shakeout, and the $2,144 support, which was a major resistance for us, really came out for us, as a major support. But since then, things started picking up for the broader market, and you guys can see we have reclaimed back in the 23.6 fib zone this time around, institutional money flowing in yet again. So what you're looking at right now on the daily time frame is, ETH is definitely showing us a lot of strength from November 3rd. If you want to look at it from that point on, you are seeing Ethereum up 61.39%. And if you're looking at institutional money flowing in, there's a lot of money flowing in right now. And what you want to see is, first and foremost, we have finally gone back in the 23.6 for the first time since May. If we see this close, and I repeat, if we see this close for Ethereum, let the fireworks begin. I think we could be heading towards all-time highs this month. So I'm really liking the setup right now. You want to see this daily close happen. That would mark it for the pretty much first time since May. And if we're able to close that, I think we could be heading towards a yearly high. And after that, I think the rest is history. I'm really liking what I'm seeing because Bitcoin has already hit an all-time high. It has hit 2 all-time highs. I think it's time for Ethereum to shine and let altcoins actually follow with that, which we already have been seeing happening. But yeah, let me know down below what you guys think about this. What are your personal predictions in regards to Ethereum? Love you all. See you later. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.